Hornets welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Salt Lake City, Utah, fully illuminated tonight as we get a look at our broadcast setting from the skies high above. And before we get going, let's hear from David.
Kevin, thanks.
What a great guy. D.A., thank you for that. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Terry Rozier is out there with ball. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then it's Bridges. And it's Hayward in at the 3 spot. And for Utah, Mitchell and Bogdanovich, they're the wings. O'Neal is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement. And you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
And the Jazz with possession here. And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Ball against Conley. Here's Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Bogdanovich dishes to O'Neal. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Back to Mitchell. There's the pass to O'Neal. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass. And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Washington, that's good.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Hayward outside. And he banks in the layup.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Up top, Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to O'Neal. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Shoots over Bridges. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Well, there's a smooth efficiency to the jump shooting ability of Bojan Bogdanovich. What a knockdown shot.
Conley against Ball. Three-pointer. Hayward. No good. Shot missing. The Jazz go the other way with it. Mitchell in the corner. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Down low. Bogdanovich, no luck. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Rozier. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The gigantic frame of Rudy Gobert is a problem for the defense. Very hard to contest this guy without fouling.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Rudy Gobert at the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. 16 seconds left to play in the first. Graham surveying the floor. That one off the back iron and out.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And that does it for the first quarter. Hornets lead by 5. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently...
Everybody had their expectations of what we should be or will be, but...
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Inside, Cody Zeller and Bismack Biyombo. Ante Graham is out there with Monk, and it's McDaniels in at the 3. Graham from outside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And part of yet another great Kentucky recruiting class, Monk declared along with De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, 2 other 5-stars. I mean, talk about an NBA factory. That school is always competitive.
And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, Clarkson with young legs, bringing the energy. How about that finish?
Stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here come the Jazz. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Monk's got the ball. Here's Graham. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. And Monk made second-team All-American in his only year with the Wildcats, looking unstoppable on many occasions.
I mean, he just overwhelmed college opponents with his athleticism. But you get to the NBA, you find out how many great athletes are in this league. That's when you have to retool aspects of your game, which is what Monk is in the process of doing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Bogdanovich comes in for Clarkson. And it's Mike Conley in for Donovan Mitchell. Inside, here's Rozier. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Rozier's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Conley. Off target at the rim.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Stolen by O'Neal. At the top of the key, Favors. Lays it up off the glass. Favors got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And you love that Favors bounces off defenders effortlessly. Fantastic at finishing despite the defense being right in his grill.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Charlotte shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 27 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Conley. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, Mike Conley understands how to draw contact and still try to get a shot opportunity. He'll go to the line for the end one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Hornets leading by 3. Rozier looking around. Drops in the tray. Rozier's got 5 points in the quarter.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Conley. Hayward with some nice D. 1 second left. That shot off. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 6-point lead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Jeff. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5. And that does it for our...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Terry Rozier.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Rudy Gobert is out there with O'Neal. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Rozier. The rebound by the Jazz. Right side, Conley. 3-pointer. That shot is off. Hornets leading by 4. Hayward with the ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And always a solid rebounder. Hayward took it to a whole new level last year.
He certainly did, Greg. This guy was up at 6.5 rebounds per game, easily a career high, and consider he did it at both ends. And to me, that's the versatility that this guy brings that helps you succeed. He doesn't have to be your leading scorer to impact winning.
The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Bogdanovich, no luck. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 6-point lead. And stolen by Hayward. Fast break now for Charlotte. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Misses the 3. Here's Conley, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Here's Graham to the inside. And the dunk by Zeller.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. Here's what Utah's going with right now. Favors comes in for Gobert. And it's Joe Ingles in for Royce O'Neal.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Passes to Washington. 44 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Zeller. Basket counts. Zeller's got 4 this quarter.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Got a piece of it. Conley the pass to Clarkson. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Favors. And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. shoots over Washington. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Bogdanovich. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hornets ahead, up by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Charlotte leading by 4. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. All out there with Rozier. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Hayward. And it's Washington in at the 5 spot. Hayward against Ingles. And Hayward gets it to go.
Well, the mid-range, Jay, has always been a staple of Gordon Hayward's game. This guy's superb at shooting it when given the opportunity.
Stolen by Ball. Ingles against Hayward. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Jazz trail by 8. The pass to Favors. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Looking for Favors. He gets it there. Not going to go that time. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Let's go. Again, the miss by Hayward. The Jazz shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Here's Bogdanovich. Hornets with the rebound. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bridges. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Washington's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Charlotte leading by 8. To the middle. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. To be honest, he was fired up. He asked his team, how badly do you want this? Because those guys over there, they're going to give it everything they've got, which means we have to do the same. See if they can match them emotion for emotion. Kevin?
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Charlotte.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Gobert can't hit.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Bojan Bogdanović. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Charlotte, Terry Rozier. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
And he makes both free throws. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Zeller passes to Wanamaker. Zeller against Mitchell. Passes it to Martin. Here's Wanamaker. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Charlotte. Brad Wanamaker.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer.